When you interview with the department manager, hiring manager, engineering VP, whoever the person is that you're going to actually be working directly under, this person is looking for you to make his or her life easier. That's it. Make their lives easier. What does that mean exactly? If I am a manufacturing manager, let's say, what I want to be doing with my life at work is I want to be managing manufacturing. Okay? What I don't want to be doing is writing job descriptions, posting ads for jobs, reading a bunch of resumes, interviewing a bunch of people, negotiating salaries with them, orienting them to the company once they're hired. Do you see how much I don't want to be doing these things? This is not my job. My job is managing manufacturing. It's making sure that all of the product is getting built and designed and shipped, okay? That's what that's what makes me successful. That's what I get paid for. That's my pride and joy. When I have to sideline my job to fill an empty chair, that's wasted time in my mind, okay? So I want to hire somebody today who's still going to be there in a year and 2 years and 5 years from now, happy, with a smile on their face, doing their job, getting everything done on time, getting everything done right. And you know what? I don't want to have to think about that person. I don't want to have to babysit that person, ask a bunch of questions to that person, answer questions either. I don't want to have to train that person. I want to be able to put them in a chair and forget about them and just know that that job is going to get done right 100% of the time, all the time. I'm never going to have a problem or a complaint from this person or about this person. You know, as a hiring manager, that's my dream. That's the person I want to hire. Okay? Not problematic, not needy, doesn't need their ego to be stroked. Oh, Paul, you're doing such a good job. You know, you did really well on that last project. I'm so happy for you. I'm not off in the break room grumbling, oh man, you know, he doesn't even recognize anything I do. Man, this whole place would burn down if it wasn't for me, and doesn't even acknowledge me. No, nobody's looking for that. Nobody wants to hire that negative person. They want to hire that positive person who smiles and who's easygoing and who doesn't get their feathers ruffled. You know? That's the person you've got to be. And even if that's not really your demeanor, maybe you go home every day and you kick your dog, and you know you drink a Pepsi out of the fridge and you throw the can on the floor, and you know maybe you're just a total slob at home. That's your business. But when you go to work, that's somebody else's business. That's my business. That's the owner of the company's business. It's literally not your business anymore. So when you're at my business, you need to be about my business. You need to be thinking about my business, not your business. And when you show up at the interview, and I'm the one that's the hiring manager, I'm the one you're going to be working for, that's what I want to see. What are you going to be focused on when you're here? My business. Oh, good. What are you going to be doing with your time? My business. Oh, excellent. Well, are you good at it? Yes. Let me show you all the things I can do. Wow. Okay. You're capable. You're willing. You're focused. And yeah, you don't seem to be problematic. You seem to be a positive person. You don't complain a lot. You're not needy. Let me ask you, why did you leave your last job? Okay. Now I'm asking you to talk about your last job. Oh man, they didn't appreciate me. They didn't pay me enough. Those guys were asshole. Uh-oh. You a negative person. All right? So once you started talking bad about the people in your rearview mirror, that tells me the problem, there may or may not have been a problem with them, but there is definitely a problem with you. Okay, I got your number. No. You say, I was there for a lot of years. I worked with some really good people. I enjoyed, my time there, but it got to a point where, honestly, I just wasn't growing. I wasn't challenged anymore. It was time to go. Or, the company was moving in a different direction. They were relocating operations, and I wasn't trying to go along for the move, so I'm going a different route. Whatever the case, when you talk about your past, especially to your hiring manager, you need to say good things about those people and have a good opinion about them. Because if you hate your last boss, and now I'm thinking about being your new boss, well, isn't it safe to assume you're going to hate me too? Because you are just a boss hater. You just hate people having authority over you. You hate to be told what to do. And if you couldn't get along with your last boss, you couldn't get along with your previous coworkers, why am I going to bring you here? You're not going to get along with me. You're not going to get along with all my team either. You're just going to bring all those problems from your last company to this one, and then you're going to leave and blame us for all your same shit. Doesn't make any sense. I'm not going to hire you. Okay? So when you show up and you're interviewing with that hiring manager, remember, what is going to make this person's life easier? Somebody who does the job, who's going to be there forever, who's never going to create problems, who's never going to be a problem, who's not going to need anything, who's just going to come to work, focused on work, get the work done, smile at the end of the day, say goodnight, and go home. All right? That's what I'm looking for. That's what everyone's looking for. Be that person, and the hiring manager will probably hire you.